So in 2007, I had swore my life over to the United States Marine Corps. 2 days before I was shipping out to boot camp, I was in an accident where I was standing outside my house, and two random strangers flew by my house, going in a BMW, going about 45 miles per hour. They chucked this brick at me, hit me in the stomach. I suffered a grade 4 liver laceration, and my artery, I forgot which one it is, was ruptured in 2 different places. So I literally bled all my blood out, and I had a messed up liver. So after laying on the pavement for a couple of minutes, the ambulance came, picked me up, went to the hospital. They said, "Let's stop the bleeding." "All right, we stopped the bleeding. Let's take him to an MRI, see what's going on." So they took him to MRI, and they're like, "Oh dear, he's not bleeding because he has no more blood to bleed. Let's give him a blood transfusion." So they went ahead and they fixed that up. So then they had 2 surgeries. They fixed up my artery, and then they fixed up my liver. After that, they're like, "Okay, let's sew them back together." So they went to sew them together, but I only had 2% body fat because I was in such my intense working out, getting ready for the Marines. They're like, "Oh, well, we'll just finish it tomorrow." So they came in tomorrow, and to their surprise, I had swollen up completely ridiculously, like 10 times my normal size. So all my intestines were literally like this much sticking out of my stomach. I'll send you guys pictures later. And so they're like, "Oh dear, what are we going to do?" So 6 surgeons from Thomason Hospital, now better known as UMC, United Medical Center, here in El Paso, Texas, was like, "What are we going to do?" "All right, well, let's try this Whitman patch." A Whitman's patch is a patch that's made out of muscle fiber, skin tissue, all this great stuff, you know, to make your wounds heal. So they sewed that onto my fascia, and they got a wound vac, and they plugged that in and started sucking all the air out. Okay, after that, they kind of got a Velcro strap, and they just shoved everything back in slowly but surely. This process took 3 weeks. I was in an intensive care unit for 3 weeks. No food. Everything was, I was eating through somewhere around right here. So after 3 weeks, they woke me up. I was like, "Hey, what's up? Oh my God, what happened?" And they're like, "Oh, well, yeah, this happened." I was like, "Oh yeah, that was crazy." And then so they put me up to a regular room, and where I hadn't eaten in 3 weeks, I was like a stick. I had lost 37 pounds. I was weighing about 122 pounds. So I had to learn how to eat again. I had to learn how to walk. I had to learn how to, to just function, you know what I mean? And it